Hey everybody, Wolver Monkey here again with Phil, and as you can see, this time we're trying the game Planet 28. It's a indie game from, I forget who makes it. Actually, it doesn't even say on the cover, huh? Do you remember who makes it?
It is Nicholas Evans.
Nicholas Evans. Okay, see, I didn't put that page in my book.
Right.
Cut down the page count. So it's, as it says, 28 minutes. It plays in centimeters. It's a small skirmish game, very narrative driven. It has some pretty cool mechanics. So if me and Phil's going to give it a try. We're playing, this here is a small colony on a planet. Phil's got some space pirate bandito guys. And he has to get, our scenario, he's here basically for scavenging and raiding. So he has to get information from that data bank there. He's gonna rifle that container to see what he can find there, and try and get see what's inside these boxes.
Yeah, stealing good stuff.
He's trying to steal good stuff and get the hell off the table with it. And then to stop him, I've got 3 space cop kind of guys.
Space cops.
So that's what we're going with, okay? Since we're on this side of the table, I'll show you what we got. I have, then we'll go over to Phil. We did 500. Mine came up to 501. So I've got Commander Stolie. He's got a fight 5, shoot 6, agility 5. The only trait he has is inspiring. He has medium armor, laser rifle, and a dagger. We have Jord. He's just a regular soldier, fight 5, shoot 5, agility 4. He also has medium armor, laser rifle, and a dagger. And then we have Stosh, the new guy. And Stosh has lower skills. He's only all his stats are 4s. And he has medium armor, laser rifle, but no dagger. He has to use his fists because he's the new guy.
They didn't even give him a weapon.
Well, he's got his laser rifle, but melee. He doesn't have a melee weapon. He has to use fists. So we'll go see what Phil brought with him for his 500 points of Space Banditos.
Yeah, I figured so. My guy is an ex-military one. Who
Okay.
Was dishonorably discharged, so it's Admiral Deckard.
Okay.
So yeah, he's got a 6 fighting, 6 shooting, 5 agility. He's got blessed.
Oh, that is a good one.
Yeah, I thought that was
That's
sweet.
expensive, yeah.
Yeah, it is. Medium armor. He's got a powered blade under his coat there, and a heavy pistol.
Cool.
So with him, I have Luna. She has a fighting of 2, shooting of 2, but she's got agility of a 7.
Inspiring.
And
zeal.
she's got an inspiring zeal.
That's a good one,
to
too.
buff up, the troops. And medium armor. No weapons.
Oh,
so
okay.
Hopefully
She's just a buff and fluff.
she's a buffer, yeah. Barbarella, as fight 2, shoot 2, agility 6. I gave her Arcana, and I rolled a shield and a smite, which
Okay.
I wanted. There was one I definitely wanted, but these aren't bad.
Okay.
And she's got medium armor. Again, no weapons.
Well,
so
she's a
the caster.
spellcaster, yeah.
And then Gaius, fight 2, shoot 5, agility 2, medium armor, and he's got a laser rifle.
Laser rifle. Okay.
So he's like the gunner.
All right.
Sort of.
So you have a little bit more of a rounded party.
Yeah.
I pretty much just have straight up like military kind of guys.
Yeah, I built mine goofy because I just thought it would be fun to have like a buffer and then like a wizard.
Yeah, well, that's why I tried to give inspiring to at least the leader guy. You know what I mean?
That makes sense.
That's what
seems cool.
That's what I was trying to do. But so we're gonna give this a go. We're gonna go ahead and deploy. We'll show you guys as always where we're deploying. And then we'll get into the first turn and be back at the end of the first turn after deployment. So see you at the end of deployment. Okay guys, so we rolled off for deployment. I lost, so I had to place my guys first. So we have Jord there, Commander Stolie, and Stosh is back here in the bushes. Because he's a new guy and he's already lost.
He's lost.
And then Phil?
Yeah, so I got Deckard here, the Admiral, and then next to him is Gaius, and then Barbarella's there, and Luna.
Okay. So
they kind of came in together, so.
Yeah, they're hanging.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're tight. All right, guys. So we're gonna play our first round and get back with you and let you know what happened. Okay, guys. End of round 1. The way initiative works in this game is based off of your character's agility scores.
Which is cool.
True.
They're, you know,
The faster you are, the quicker you get shit done.
Yeah, it's sweet.
So we made up a quick little cheat list so we don't have to quit chasing things around. So first up is Luna, then Barbarella, then we both have a agility 5 guy, which is his Admiral Deckard, and my commissar Stolie. So what we decided to do is every time we get to that, we're going to roll off to see who gets to go first. Then both my soldier guys, and then finally his last guy is Gaius. So the rounds are going to be in that order every single time, unless somebody has something to buff their agility, which there may be stuff in here, I don't know.
Or you can hold or whatever. So.
Yeah, if you do a hold action too, yeah, that's true. So first round, not too much, got a little bit of action. I'll go my side, then we'll do Phil's side. So Jordy moved up, he ran, he got some cover here. Commander ran out there. And you can see Stosh here, he ran over there.
He finally found his way.
Yeah, he heard some noise, so he's coming to check it out. And then Phil?
Yeah, I had Deckard ran all the way up there.
Mm-hmm.
I had Gaius move there, and he actually took a shot.
He did, and he hit me.
And he hit, but
the armor saved.
Yeah, armor saved. I held with Barbarella, so I moved her up here and then used Smite on... who is that? Is that
Jord.
Jord.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that you saved that.
Yep. She hit me again, but his armor took the hit.
And the first turn, I just used Luna to move a little, and then I buffed Gaius to actually try to get a better shot if there one opened.
And he had a +3.
Yeah, +3 to all his stats.
So that's actually really good.
Yeah.
In this game, you want to roll for your stats, your fighting, shooting, and agility. You want to roll less.
Yeah, so you're rolling a d10 and you got to roll less than your stat.
Yep, so it's not equal to or less, it's simply less than that stat on a d10. Weapons and armor vary depending on what die you roll, and what some of them have pluses, some of them have minuses. You'll be rolling d8s, d10s, d12s for weapons and armor. So far it's been fun. First round went really quick. Like really quick.
Yeah, really fast. They move a little slower, but you can double move, so it's not too bad.
Yeah, any of the actions, you only get 2 actions per turn, but any of the actions that they have available to you, you can double up on them. You can do the same action twice. You can move, charge, fight, shoot, use an ability, use an item, or hold. Obviously you wouldn't hold twice, that's kind of narf.
Yeah.
But yeah, you can do anything. All the actions you can do twice, so that's kind of sweet too. You're not forced into I have to move and then I have to shoot.
Right. Yep.
You know, or vice versa. So okay, guys, we're gonna do round 2, and we'll be back at the end of round 2. Okay, end of round 2. A little bit more action this time. What did Luna do?
So I just moved her up a bit, and then buffed Gaius again because. You know, in case I want to shoot, he's not great.
Okay, that's Inspiring Zeal.
Yeah, Inspiring Zeal on him, I rolled a 2, so his skills went up by 2.
So you roll a d10, and then that's what adds to his skills.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I rolled a 2 this time, so
all his skills went up by 2.
All his skills went up by 2.
Which is what you want, because you have to remember, guys, you got to roll under.
Yeah.
So that's like seriously helpful.
It's huge, yeah.
And it's all skills, so that's actually really good.
I mean, it doesn't help his speed, but I figured if he does shoot, it's going to help.
Right. Barbarella, what did she do?
She moved up to here, and then I used shield on Admiral Deckard, because that's just line of sight. You have to roll under 7 with shield.
Okay.
The problem with the magic is, like, if you fail it and you start failing it a bunch, you can end up taking a lot of damage. So
it hurts if you fail it.
Yeah, but I did make the roll, so shield lets Deckard, you can't shoot him or engage in close combat with him until the end of turn.
Right.
So he was like totally protected.
He was in a body condom.
Yeah, totally safe.
And then we rolled off for Deckard and Stolie. Stolie won that one. So he ran, and he's over here now. And then Deckard ran, and he's over there now.
Yep.
So they're on opposite sides.
Like ships in the night.
Yep. And then Stosh and Jord went next. So Stosh ran up from the bushes to out there. Jord was pretty happy where he was, and he took 2 shots at your buddy here, Gaius.
Yep.
Hit him the first time, but Gaius's armor saved him, and the second time I missed.
Yep.
And then Gaius...
I just ran around to the terminal, and next turn I'm going to try to steal my data.
Yep. So, we did go over the objectives, didn't we?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't remember if we went over the objectives, so it's real quick. He needs to steal data
Yep.
from there, rifle the 2 containers here, and rifle that big container there to see what he can steal.
Yep.
All right, so that's the end of round 2. Super fast. So far, fun, though.
Yeah.
All right, see you at the end of round 3. All right, folks, end of round 3. So, who's first on our list? Luna. What did Luna do?
Yep. So she moved up here, trying to keep everybody in line of sight, and then I used shield on
Deckard again.
or I'm sorry, inspiring zeal. I'm sorry.
Oh.
On Deckard, my leader, just to give him a bump. And I only rolled a 1, so his skills went up 1.
Yeah, and then Barbarella.
Barbarella moved back actually, and I decided to use shield again
On Deckard.
on Deckard. Yeah, and I
Okay.
did get the roll, so he got shield, so he couldn't be attacked or
At all, in any way,
in
shape,
any
or form. Yep, so I got the roll for between the 2 commanders. So he just stayed where he was, and he took 2 shots at Gaius, who was at the terminal.
Yeah, which he did.
1 damaged,
Yeah,
1 missed.
yeah. So
Yeah.
he was down to 14
Okay.
at that point.
And then your guy...
Deckard, I was gonna go for the crate, so I just said hell with it, and then ran at and
Jord.
charged
He charged Jord.
at Jord.
And
then
you damaged him.
yeah, you get that free attack after the charge, so I
So-
did hit him.
He took 2. And then after that, it's Stosh and Jord. So Jord did a disengage, so Phil got a free swing at me, but the armor saved me.
Yeah, and I rolled max damage too.
Yeah. Then he rolled his max armor too.
Yeah.
That's why
Right.
saved by 1 point.
Yep.
1 point. So Jordan used his second action to take a shot at Luna,
Yeah.
but he only did 5 damage, and her armor save and cover save, she was well beyond okie dokie.
Yeah, I rolled really high.
Yeah. And then Stosh, he ran over there behind those obviously not explosive containers, and he took a shot at Gaius as well. I think he did 1
He
point.
did 1, yeah. So Gaius down to 13.
Yep. So that's the end of round 3. So far,
yeah.
Gaius has managed to get the data from the data bank.
Yep, got the data and ran.
So he's like, see you guys,
I'm out.
back at the ship.
Yeah, I got what I wanted.
I'll give you 15 minutes to get there.
Basically.
If you only knew how to fly.
Damn it. That's why the Admiral knows. He knows how to fly.
And he's not teaching anybody else.
Nobody else gets to know. Y'all are waiting for me.
Yeah, if I die, the ship is your new home.
Right?
All right, guys, see you at the end of round 4. All right, end of round 4. So, what did Luna do?
So she was over here, so I used Inspiring Zeal on Gaius to shoot better.
Okay.
And then I moved back into cover more.
All right, and then Barbarella?
Barbarella moved around here so I could get the commander in line of sight, and I used shield. I mean, not to be abuse it, but
That's what it's there for.
smoke them if you got them.
Right. So, commander-wise, I got to go first again. So he stayed there and took 2 shots at Gaius, who was right there.
Yep.
I whiffed both of them.
Yeah.
And then your commander guy ran up the ladder and looted a crate.
Yep.
We're using the blue token to note that he has a shield on.
Yeah.
So then it was Jord and Stosh. So Jord moved up, took a shot at Barbarella, and he missed.
Yep.
And old Stosh, he went from hiding behind the not explosive cylinders
He's coming around.
He took a run behind the building over here.
Yep.
And then Gaius was your last guy.
Gaius, I shot at
Jord, but he made his armor save.
Yeah, who made his save, and then I kind of ran around here to try to cover for Luna and them.
Okay, so that's where we're at the end of round 4. See you guys at the end of round 5. Okay, end of round 5. So, what did Luna do?
Did I move? Yeah, I think I moved right back. And, well, first I buffed, and then I moved, yeah.
Yep.
So I buffed Gaius up to oh, no, I buffed both of them, I'm sorry. So I was there.
Yep.
I buffed Deckard, because I could see him up there.
Yeah, when he was up there.
And then buffed Gaius, too. So,
so she stayed and buffed, she buffed 2 guys.
yeah, buffed them both. One after another. Deckard got a 1, and then Gaius got a 3 to his stats, so.
True. And then what did Barbarella do?
She stayed there,
Mm-hmm.
and I tried to use the shield. It failed.
Yep.
So I was like, well, all right, I'll try it again, and yeah, it failed again.
Yep. And she took, what, any damage from that or no?
No, because you have to, so what you do is you add up how many times you failed, then you add it to a d10 roll. And if it's greater than your hit points...
She hasn't been hurt yet, so she still has full 20.
So, yeah, I'd have to, like, miss a lot.
Okay. And then as far as the commanders go, Stolie got to go again. So he came around the side here and took 2 shots at Deckard, who was on top of the building. And I think I missed both, didn't I? No, he took 1 shot because he moved.
You got 1, and then I made my armor.
You made your armor save. Okay.
We've been rolling high in the armor.
Yeah, we have.
Like, really high.
Nobody's, like, really hardly getting hurt at all in this
No,
game.
just Gaius a little bit.
Yeah. And then Deckard, it was his turn.
Yeah, so I ran, and we jumped off. I just thought it'd be fun.
Yep.
I made the agility roll just because he's blessed, because I would have missed it probably. And I was going to shoot and was like, he's got cover and that, so I just kind of ran this way. We're trying to get to the ship.
Yep. So he successfully got goods from those containers there on top of the building.
Yep.
Stosh and Jord. Jord took 2 shots at your girl.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And did he do anything, or she block it all?
I think you missed both of those, honestly.
Okay. And then Stosh over here took a couple shots at Gaius.
Yep.
And he blew both of his too, didn't he?
You hit 1 and I armor saved it.
Oh, okay. And then Gaius shot back.
Yep.
And I don't have any damage on Jord, so that's how that went.
I did hit you, but yeah, you saved it too.
Armor saved again. So, yeah, not a lot of damage in this game, really.
No, the armor, we all took medium armor, and it's been like rolling like crazy, so.
Yeah,
I mean, +3. So you get a 4 auto.
Yeah, automatically you get a 4, so it soaks 4 damage right off the get-go.
Yeah.
And if you're rolling for your damage and you roll a single D8 or a D10 and you only get 3 points on it, so it's wasted, really.
Yeah. It's been armor saves, definitely.
Yep. All right, guys. See you at the end of round 6. Okay, end of round 6, folks.
7.
Well, that was
No,
yeah. That was end of 6.
Yep.
Okay, what did Luna do?
I passed. So
You held.
Yeah, I held. Sorry.
Okay.
So I could get Barbarella out of there. So she moved this way a little bit to give me room. So.
And didn't she try casting something?
She used the shield and failed.
Failed. Okay.
So no damage though.
And then Luna took her action.
Yeah, she moved up here, and the captain or admiral was here, so she buffed him with the buff. Inspiring zeal.
Actually, she wouldn't be able to.
Why?
Because hold is one action.
No, it's not. Remember,
It's
they
not.
said you could take 2.
Okay.
Yeah, you could do both your actions after hold.
Yeah. Okay. So she buffed him.
Yeah, she buffed him with the 3, but yeah,
Okay.
just in case.
And then this time your captain got to go first.
Yeah, and I just ran. Honestly.
Ran like the coward he is.
I was gonna shoot people, but I was like, yeah, I could get off the board too.
So yeah, he ran. He's hiding behind a building.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. My commander popped around the other side of the building and took a shot at Luna, and I think he missed. Or did our
No, you hit and I
armor
saved.
Okay.
Because that's been the whole game.
It is. Yeah, the armor saves are crazy.
Mm-hmm.
George stayed there. He took a shot at Gaius, and he didn't. He whiffed or armor saved. I know nothing happened.
He did get a hit.
Did he?
And I took 5 damage.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
right. Yes, you did take 5.
He missed with the other one, but
First
yeah.
one missed. Second one hit.
Yeah, Gaius is down to
Okay.
like 8, so he's getting low.
And then Stosh just stayed there. Took 2 shots at Gaius, and
And he
he
missed.
missed both of them.
He's not the most effective guardsman.
No, and then Gaius shot back.
Yep, shot back.
Actually, hit Stosh for 4 points.
Ooh,
Yep.
did some damage.
And then
Then ran over here trying to get off the board. So.
ran and hid behind a tree.
Yep.
So that's it for the end of round 6. And we will be back at the end of round 7. Okay, end of round 7. What did Luna do?
What did I do with her?
Did she shield? No, the other one shield. Did she inspire anybody?
No, you know what? I just ran.
She just hauled ass.
I just ran. I'm like, all right, no more buffs. You got along fighting.
All right, so she ran.
Yeah.
And what did Barbarella do?
Barbarella, she moved back here, and I actually put a shield on Gaius, who was here, because he was getting hurt pretty bad.
He was getting shot up.
Yeah, so he got shielded, so it worked.
Okay, and then my commander won again?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so he moved out here and took a shot at Deckard.
Yep.
And he didn't hurt him.
He did hit him once, but...
He hit him, but his armor saved. Plus, you got the
cover,
the cover bonus.
Yep.
Cover bonus is sweet. You get to add a d6 to your armor save, basically.
Yeah. Yep.
So if you're uncovered, we found out it's really hard to hurt you.
It's going to be hard.
Really
Especially
hard.
if they have good armor, yeah.
And then after that, it was George and Stosh. George stayed there, took 2 shots at Deckard.
Yep.
Hurt him once.
He did hurt him. He's down to 18. So it did 2 damage.
And then Stosh moved up to the garbage can, took a shot at Barbarella.
Yep.
But he missed horribly.
He missed badly.
Yeah, somewhere there's a dead squirrel, but he did not hit her.
He hit an endangered bird up in the sky there, yeah. But not his target.
And then Gaius
ran off the board.
Ran off the board with his data loot.
Got the data.
So he's on his way to the ship.
Yep.
Okay. So onward to round 8, which I'm probably going to say is probably going to be the last round.
Oh, yeah.
So, all right, guys, see you at the end of 8. Okay, folks, end of round 7 and the end of the game. So, what did Luna do?
She ran off the board.
She bailed.
I think it's bail. Yeah,
it's bail. Okay, and Barbarella, what did she do?
I just moved to there and then tried to use shield on him just in case.
And you
I failed.
Failed the shield, but she made her save.
Yeah.
Okay. And then commander-wise, you got it, didn't you?
No, you got it.
Oh, I got it. Okay. So he moved out, and he was over here.
Yep.
So I took a shot at him. I don't think I did anything, or you saved.
Yeah, I believe I saved because I had to cover too.
Yeah, you had the cover bonus at the time. Then your guy, he hauled ass over there.
Yep, he's running, trying to get to that ship.
Yes, Jordy moved up a little bit, took a shot at your commander, but he missed. Let's see. No, take that back, sir. My commander didn't do anything. There's nothing for him to do.
Oh, that's right, yeah.
So you did get it first.
Yeah.
Yeah, your commander did get it first.
Yeah, you're right.
So he did move out of the way, and my guy up there, he's like, yeah, I can't do nothing with that.
Yeah, you're right.
So he didn't do anything. George moved up his one move and took a shot and missed. Then Stosh couldn't do anything because he can't even see you. And
Yeah.
You're too far away either, so...
We called it there, right?
Yeah, we just figured your characters are just going to get off the board, and there's no way I can stop you, so... your bandits managed to steal 2 out of the 3 items.
Yep.
Yep, they hit the data bank, and they got the 2 boxes there.
Yep.
So, and actually nobody died. Nobody really came close to dying.
Well, I mean, Gaius was below half.
Was he?
Yeah, he was at 8.
He was at 8, and we did remember the brake check, and Phil
Yeah.
did roll the brake check, and he made it. But even if he had failed, it didn't matter because he was
Yeah.
right at the edge of the board, and that was the point
I
anyway.
was gonna say.
So even if he broke, it would have helped him.
Yeah, it would have been fine.
Yeah.
he would have just been running the ship instead.
Right, screaming instead of just running normally.
Right.
So that was our first game of Planet 28. Personally, I really liked it. I enjoyed it. I like the different dice that you use and the different modifiers. I like a lot of the abilities that the characters that you can add to the character. It definitely adds more of a. Me and Phil were saying, like when I made my 3 soldier guys and he made his pirate team, added a lot of role play to it instead of just being a static miniatures game. Made it feel, I guess, more alive, should I say?
More thematic, sort of.
More what?
More thematic, kind of like.
Oh hell, he's throwing big words at me. What?
Well, like, it fit the theme of what you were trying to do.
Oh
and,
yeah,
know,
okay,
like,
I gotcha.
Because, like you said, when I was looking at it, I was thinking role playing because I didn't just make a dude for his stats. Like I was like, all right, I mean, he's an ex-retired, admiral who got kind of screwed over, he feels, and formed bandits. So I built him to be that guy, which is cool. Like, and then I had, I wanted a wizard, so like I figured it's like an alien race that uses magic and, or psychic, whatever.
Oh, magic is just science we don't understand.
Yeah, exactly. So no one's sure. But yeah, so she's like the caster, and, I had the one, I considered Luna like a singer, like, like a magical singing type thing, like a war singer. So she was buffing, So yeah, I think you can build, what I like about it is it's flexible to like build like characters,
Oh, totally builds characters. Yeah, because even the soldier guys I was doing on, like, they're soldiers, so yeah, they're all equipped the same. They all have the same armor, they have the same weapons, different levels of skill, but, there were things I could have taken, like, me and Phil were saying, like, there's one on there that, like, iron skin.
Yeah.
Well, if I had 3 humans, why would one guy have it and somebody else would? If I had 2 humans and an alien, it would make sense. So yeah, we both definitely made our war bands with a lot of role play in mind.
Yeah, and I think that's the point of the game. If you look at it, it's to make cool characters with cool stories and then tell that in the game.
Right.
And I think it accomplishes that because you can build guys with flaws too. Like, what miniature game has flaws? Other than inherently built in,
Oh, yeah.
Just where it's like, okay, they're bad, they don't have a good armor or whatever. But that's not a story.
I know there's 1 or 2 in the top of my head. I can't come up with the names right now.
Yeah. But you don't see it often, right? And you don't see it in the mainstream ones.
Most of the time, the only reason they have flaws for your characters, because then you add... By taking a flaw, it gives you more points to add to make your character better. Which is the only reason that you would take the flaw. Where in this game, they were just straight out flaws. It was character building.
Yeah, it's character building. If you're role playing it, it's like, that's cool though. In D&D, like when you make a character, you might make him clumsy, so you give him a low dex.
Fear of dark or spiders or something like that.
And it's like, oh, well, why would you take low dex? Because you get a minus to AC. But that's the point. And whenever he tries a dexterity thing, he's going to fail. It's going to be funny.
Right.
It's his flaw.
Not everybody's a...
Tom Cruise? I don't know why.
A power gamer.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. And it's more fun if you're not.
It's more fun if you're not because you can look at the meta, you can read all the stuff, you can devour all of it, build the best stuff. But here's the thing, like, that's not... It's memorable in its own way just for winning and that.
Yeah.
But you're not telling, like, a story in the game. You're not, creating, like, memorable moments, I would say. It's just, I just maximize my stats. Like, everyone would do that.
Right, and this game definitely wants you to tell a story, I think.
I think so,
too. Final verdict, I like it. I would definitely play it again. What about you, Phil?
I like it. Yeah, it's fun.
All right, and we did have a couple more episodal type ideas to go on if his warband did not get wiped out, which they didn't
survive.
Right, they all survived. So we're probably going to play this at least a couple more times, I would think.
Yeah,
because I think we had a total of, including this, 5 scenario ideas.
Yeah.
So.
And it's cool to get invested in your characters. Like
It is.
I kind of want to see what happens. You know, I built a little cool story. You have a cool story.
Mm-hmm.
Like your guys have a theme. You know, I dig it.
As did yours.
Yeah, it's a, I don't know, it's different.
Yep.
You know, than a lot of the games.
So guys, if you want to try something a little different and it's not very expensive, you can get this on a Wargame Vault as a PDF. I want to say it was like $10, $15. It was fairly inexpensive.
Yeah.
I want to say less than $10 or less. I want to say, I don't remember exactly, but it's fairly inexpensive. It's what, like 16 pages.
Yeah. It's pretty short, right? I think I printed it 16 pages.
Written and illustrated. He does his own art. Nicholas Evans.
Yeah, so good job, man.
Yeah, definitely good, Justin. You can obviously just go to Wargame Vault and search Planet 28. There are 2 expansions for it, supplements. One adds vehicles, and the other one adds a co-op and or solo play versions of it. We have neither. We just have the base rules for now, and we're going to roll with that for now. But definitely give it, if you're looking for something a little different, give it a go.
Yeah, and don't be afraid to make characters first.
Yeah, definitely make characters. This reminds me a little bit of the pulp games.
Yeah, I can see that.
The pulp games have a lot of story to it, but it's more story than just I shoot, you shoot kind of thing.
Yeah, I could see that, definitely. And it has a campaign mode too, so if you're into that.
Yep, we're kind of going to do that, but I think we're going to mod it a little bit to suit our needs.
Yeah, and I think they mentioned that, you write your own stories in that. Why not?
Absolutely. All right, guys. That's it for today. Always, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. Always open to comments. So take it easy. See you next game.
Thanks.